Are you looking for a unique place to stay in Terlingua, Texas? We are here wanting to visit Big Bend National Park, and we found this unique experience that I have to show you guys. We stayed last night in a teepee. It was super cool, and I'm gonna show you guys the teepee and all the other amenities that they have in the area. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. That's where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products and places we go to. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button and watch all the way to the end so that I can teach you guys why this might not be the best place for you if you have small kids. So let's go on in to the opening right here, which actually faces the beautiful Big Bend Chisos Mountain. I'm assuming that's the Chisos Mountains right there. It is absolutely gorgeous walking out of the teepee and just seeing this amazing view. They do give you a night hammock right here, so if you want a hammock either after a long hike or if you want to sleep in the hammock, you can do that too. And the stars at night were beautiful, filling the entire sky. They do have a little camping area right outside our fire pit area, so if you do want to cook, they do have some firewood that you can buy way over there, which I'll show y'all, they do have a nice grate here, so you can cook some steaks or some meats or something like that. We did not utilize this just because it was so hot. And then also there's 1, 2, 3, 4 chairs out here with a little table, and there's this other grate right here that you can cook on as well. So a nice little camping style setup out here. Super comfortable. We're in June right now, beginning of June, and the weather last night was perfect. It was like probably in the lower 70s, upper 60s, and I slept like a baby last night. It was great. So that is the outdoor area. One thing that if you are coming with kids, lots of prickly cactuses back here, and there's a barbed wire fence going all around the property as well. So one thing that you might want to be careful for if you do decide to bring your kids. But let's get into this tent right here. It was cool. There's a bird perched right on one of the spokes right up there earlier this morning. It was super neat to see. But this is Las Estrellas, the biggest tent here. And we got the biggest one because we were a family of 5 and we needed the room. So it does have a double zipper on here. And oh, that's the outer one right there. But there's also this inner one, which is just kind of a mesh, so that whenever if you want to leave your door open at night, you can let the cool air come through. But even if you do come a little later in the year and it might be a little hotter, they do give you this hurricane fan right here. This thing puts out some air. Turning it on so y'all can get an idea. That's the low setting. That's the high setting. So you got a nice, you can create a nice breeze coming through here, especially if you put the fan right in front. It'll suck up some of that outside air and really bring it into here, which is super nice. The little, let me turn this. The little kitchen area here, so y'all can see it better, is pretty simple. You have a Keurig here with coffee and tea, Splendas and sugars, and then a little mug here for opening things and stirring things. And then you have a little what is that, Danby fridge right here, mini fridge. No freezer, but our we put our water bottles in here and it got ice cold, like my water turned to ice in here. So it does get super cold if you do want to get some. In fact, I made some coffee this morning and the creamer was actually frozen in there. So it will freeze it up really nicely if you don't open it too much. Cool little decorative plant right there. And you got this little starlight right here. You know, having kids here, they might want like a night light or something like that. So in the middle of the night, the kids actually got up and they turned this on, and that worked out really well for them. As far as decor, you got like these little leafy type things right here and a little Las Estrellas thing, because that's the name of the tent. And then up top, they have the little light bulbs, like little string light bulbs that you plug in over there. This right here is the futon. They give you all these nice, comfortable, plush covers right here. A bunch of fun little pillows. Again, Las Estrellas. And a little cactus right there on that one. But this is a futon, and you just simply pull it up and down, and it makes a nice bed. Actually, our 2 kids slept right there. And then on the ground, on top of this bear rug right here, we put down a sleeping bag and all of these blankets. I think we used every single one, and we made like this giant pallet right here for our 2-year-old. So that worked really well if you don't want to use the couch as a sleeping area for a little one, or if all the seating area is taken like we are, the sleeping area is taken. It does have a couple of chairs here. We didn't really utilize them that much, mainly just kind of stored stuff on them. I kind of would prefer if this was just one big table, because I could have put like my laptop and cameras and all that type of stuff on there. But the chairs are fun looking. They got a nice skull in here. My son was asking about, why is there a skull in here? I'm like, it's just a desert thing. And you got this nice little lantern right here too, with a little bulb in there, so you can have a little bit of more ambient light. If you do come in the wintertime, there is a heater here. It says do not plug into the power strip though, because if you plug in too many things, you're gonna trip the breaker, and that could be an issue whenever you're running too many things. You don't want to lose your power and have everything turn off. Little bedside table here. They give you a whole bunch of information about restaurants that you can go to, things to do in the park, and all kind of shopping and whatnot. So that was cool. Little candle here if you want a little candle ambiance as I drop everything all over the place. There's some matches so you can light it, so they give you all of that. And then they also provide some reading materials right here and some Kleenex as well. The bed right here, it doesn't look like much. It's just a sheet. The mattress, which this mattress, I want to find out what that is. That thing was super comfortable. And it's a piece of plywood on the bottom there. And then it's held up by cinder blocks. Whenever you first get here, it's going to be covered with a tarp. And I'm assuming that's to keep all the elements out from the bed. And that worked really well. And I got a great night's sleep on this bed last night. I slept super hard, went to bed at 11, woke up at 6, and it was fantastic. So I was a little worried about it because it's just like a piece of plywood and a mattress, but it was this mattress. What brand is this mattress? Can we find it? Look, right here. Lucid, L-U-C-I-D. It's a Lucid mattress. I've never heard of that mattress before, but definitely an awesome mattress right there. To sleep on, whether you're in the market for a mattress or you're interested in coming to this teepee. Then we have this little luggage rack right here, which is where they put all of their blankets. There's blankets, regular, kind of fleece type blankets. And then there's also electrical blankets down here too. So again, if you come in the winter and you like electric blankets, you can easily plug these in and get nice and warm underneath that. They do have a couple of bathrobes here as well, with the Buzzard's Roost logo on it. And we didn't utilize that, so we just kind of left them hanging there. I'm sure the kids would have messed them up, so that's kind of our reason for that. And this has a little box here, a little storage box. They put a bunch of pillows in there for you, which I showed you earlier. But that's a look around here. Let me go show you all some of the other amenities in the area. So let's come on out here. By the way, there was another awesome couple and their kids that stayed here as well. They stayed in that teepee over there. This place only has 3 teepees, so really is a fun experience to get to know the people as well. So we're the furthest one away. We wanted to be kind of away from everyone, but it was great, like meeting them and playing with them and all that type of stuff. So they have their own campsite as well, but also in front, you'll see that there's like a vulture thing and a little ant thing that you can play on as well, which is super neat. And I wanted to show you guys the commons area, which is way over here. I'm gonna run over there so we can see it. Also at night, all of these skulls have a red light on them, so it makes for a nice little ambiance. And then they have this fence right here made out of the cactus, and that was super cool as well. But right here, they have this cool little dish type of thing with the skeleton on it. There's the buzzard again. And this nice little kind of commons area where we can just come and hang out. We did some star photography here last night, which was super neat. And again, they have a ton of pillows. These things are really loud. Your kids might make a lot of noise with that because it's like a drum. And then there was, oh, the thing that I wanted to mention to you guys about the teepee. Around the teepee, there's obviously stakes coming out holding the teepee down, and there's some timbers holding the teepee up. Our kids tripped on those a few times, so that's one thing that you have to be careful about because you don't want them tripping on the cacti that are out there as well. So over here, you have an outdoor shower. Super cool. Water pressure, great. Nice rain style of shower here. They give you all of the things that you need to shower up. It's decorated nicely with some plants and whatnot. Then there's also, if you're not comfortable with the outdoor shower, if you come around on this side, there is the indoor shower right here that you can utilize. Little light right there, and again, same type of thing. Sink and shower up there, and a little bath mat down there. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the restroom here. This is it's a commons restroom, but it's nicely decorated. Good sink right here. Good toilet right there, and then all the fun things in here that you need for a restroom. So this was super cool, highly recommend it. If you guys want to see some of the other things to do here in Terlingua and the Big Bend area, I'm gonna put that right there on the screen. You guys go and click that video. I'll see you on that video, or YouTube thinks that this is the best video for you. Click one of those videos, I'll see y'all in those videos. I'll link up this place down in the description below, and dad out.